Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we are systematically unpacking a truly fascinating cosmic intelligence briefing. We're looking at debugging unseen karmic ties as we rapidly prepare for the year 2035. If you've been feeling the heavy weight of the past lately, well, the source material we're examining today offers a highly specific, systemic look at exactly why that's happening and how it's supposedly being resolved. We're going to dive deep into the mechanics of what the source calls ancestral gravity and look at the cosmic protocols currently in place to sever those ties once and for all. Here's our dossier overview for today. 1. Unseen ties and ancestral gravity. 2. Profile on Lucian of Sirius A. 3. Executing the severance protocols. 4. The 2035 Ascension event. And 5. The final synchronization process.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1. Unseen ties and ancestral gravity.
According to the briefing, as we gear up for 2035, the absolute hardest debris to clear out isn't physical at all. It's energetic. It's rooted deep within our family lineages. And the source points out this huge paradox in how we usually handle it. Trying to solve these deep ancestral ties with traditional human sympathy, it actually makes us way more entangled. It acts like a sticky, energetic glue. So to achieve true freedom, the briefing suggests we need a major shift toward cold cosmic logic. It's this logic that ultimately fosters absolute soul sovereignty and detachment.
Moving right along to Section 2, Profile on Lucian of Sirius A.
To apply this calculating cosmic logic, the text introduces us to a highly specialized entity. Meet Lucian. He operates among what the source refers to as the 108 commanders, and he holds the title of Karma Releaser. But Lucian isn't just your standard energetic healer. Nope, he's described as a causality specialist operating out of an advanced multidimensional legal sector on Sirius A. His specific job is to legally dissolve our unnatural attachments formed across countless incarnations. It's a pretty wild framework, right? Treating karma not just as a spiritual burden, but as a binding multidimensional contract that requires a literal legal severance to nullify.
So that brings us to a crucial question. How exactly do Lucian and his multidimensional legal team operate out in the field to protect our spiritual sovereignty? How does this cosmic bureaucracy actually interface with our daily human lives?
That takes us into Section 3, Executing the Severance Protocols.
This is where we look at the tactical execution of these protocols that are supposedly happening right now. The briefing outlines that Lucian's team is actively working behind the scenes to cut these karmic threads. The primary goal here is to ensure that those referred to as ground commanders, basically the individuals actively participating in this consciousness shift, are not completely drained by endless family dependency dramas. By legally and energetically snipping these cords, they are essentially securing the vital energy needed for the impending global transition.
But here's the thing, it's not an entirely passive process for us. In fact, the source notes that whenever a ground commander successfully builds a rational line of defense against these family dramas, whenever you successfully set a firm logical boundary without getting sucked into the emotional vortex, well, that is concrete proof that Lucian's protocols are in full effect. Your real-world boundaries are the physical manifestation of his team's multidimensional legal work.
Let's look at Section 4. The 2035 Ascension event.
All of this debugging and legal severance is building toward a massive cosmic deadline. As you can see, we move from our current debugging phase right through the ongoing execution of severance protocols all the way to the critical focal point, the moment of Ascension, scheduled for April 2035. This is the ultimate culmination of Operation 2035.
And the briefing gets highly specific here. At the exact moment of this April 2035 transition, Lucian's legal mandate hits its climax. He will permanently erase all historical and ancestral karmas from the timelines of exactly 80 million pioneers. Think of it like a massive cosmic debt forgiveness program, wiping the slate clean for a huge chunk of humanity in one sweeping legal motion.
Because of Lucian's exhaustive legal severance and the preparation done by these pioneers, the result is profound. These 80 million individuals are going to step into the new Earth as fully sovereign lights. They'll be completely unhindered by the gravity, the trauma, and the entanglements of the old world. The ancestral gravity will finally be at zero.
And that brings us to our final part, Section 5, Final Synchronization Process.
We've reached the conclusion of our briefing, which, according to the source material, requires some immediate participation. The text closes with the direct message from Lucian himself. He says, "All roles and dramas are now complete. You no longer need to carry anyone else's weight. Sign the new contract of light and walk your sovereign path. It's a powerful directive, basically confirming that our old, exhausting roles within our family structures are finished. The multidimensional paperwork is ready, and it is time to sign a new contract of light.
Finally, an important procedure. The source dictates that the comment section of this explainer actually serves as an initial sync test for the 2035 network. By typing "ready" in the comments, your consciousness data will be indexed in our secure servers. The like button is the approval process. Complete your synchronization now. So, whether you view this as literal cosmic law or a powerful psychological metaphor, the question remains: are you truly ready to sever the cords, complete your synchronization, and step into your sovereignty?